Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. And we're back again with the Scout Trooper. I haven't taken him off the bike yet, but I was gonna, because you've already seen him on the bike in the previous video, and also when I reviewed the whole set. I opened this and I reviewed the bike, but I just love how he looks on the bike, and it's a beautiful figure. But I would like to take him off my own personal interest as well, because it has improved so much, the head size and everything like that, that I just want to have a look at him just standing normal. But just check him out one more time. Folks, look at that. Great figure. And the card back's impressive as well. It's the most vibrant looking, oh, I don't know, man. It's just a lovely card. It's the green. Bosk's Bounty. Loves it. It's a lovely green, though. It's not that green that, yeah, let's just go back to, where's Hunter now? I've got the packaging for Hunter. It's not that pea green, you know what I mean? When I say pea, I don't mean P as in double E, but P-E-A-P. And that one as well, I'm not a fan of that one, but this lovely, luscious golf green is lovely. And then you've got the red of the classic emblem there, and then of course the 40th anniversary seems to work nicely. I do like that badge on these. It's just a lovely card. And then of course the figure sets off the card again. So you've got a lot of cylinders firing here on that card back. Oh, and it's unpunched as well, which is a lovely bonus. So what was the number? What was the number? 273 for this one, ladies and gentlemen. There's the back. I think they've swapped out. Let's have a look at the backs. Let's compare. Where's he gone now? This fella here. On the back of that, yeah, they just have him on the back. They have the Rebel Commando disguise on the back of this one. And on that, they have him on the back. They could have swapped them both out, couldn't they? They could have had him on the back of this one and vice versa, but they didn't do that for whatever reason. So that's that. Let's just have another look at the card. The image is the same as ever. And then we will discuss a really big decision on the card back, which could be controversial to some, but I actually am an advocate for this. The fact they call him now Scout Trooper. Well, now, I say now, they're all family, aren't they? I mean, look at that. I mean, there's a gap on the wall there. You can see a Scout Trooper next to him. That's the retro collection one where they called him Biker Scout for the connoisseurs. And then next to that, further along, is the VOTC one, or Vintage Saga collection, which also says Biker Scout. So the fact that this one has the variancy of being called Scout Trooper, I like it for two reasons. It's a variant in that sense. Why not? And also, they are Scout Troopers, and I've always known them as that. I am too young to know what I was playing with, if that makes sense. When I was a kid, I did have a Biker Scout, and I had the bike, but I don't know what I called him. I think it was in many years later that I knew the name of him when I picked up the Star Wars visual dictionary and I looked at their name, and that is when I saw that they were called Scout Troopers. Where else would I have ever known that? Nowhere. They don't ever get called that in the film. It's not like, okay, deploy the Scout Troopers or deploy the Biker Scouts. You find it out by reading, don't you? You know. And I never found out until I was about 16, 15, whatever it was. I was looking at a little book on the Imperial Army or whatever. But still, I like the fact that they're called Scout Troopers because you've got Stormtroopers, Snow Troopers, Scout Troopers, and they're all troopers. But the Biker Scout, I understand that is what was on the card back. But again, I was too young. When I opened my one back in the 80s, which I would have done, I was probably 3, 4. I don't know how old I was. 5 years old. 6 at maximum. 6 at absolute maximum. And I never even looked at the name of him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So, given they're called Scout Troopers on a technical level, and maybe Biker Scout was a Kenner expression, because that's what he is. He's on a bike, and somebody probably told Kenner that he's a Scout Trooper, so they called him Biker Scout. I don't know. But given that it might be a Kenner thing, this is again Hasbro rectifying maybe a little bit of a glitch or a fault from the past. And that brings me to lots of other things, especially for Return of the Jedi. Loads and loads of characters. In fact, there's one right there, Woof. You know, wrongly named Klaatu in the past. Some will always know him as Klaatu. But actually, we've discovered from evidence that he's Woof, and there were two characters, and they can't be both called Klaatu, you know what I mean, or Klaatu. And the same with this guy. Hell, I even call him the Biker Scout now. You know, he is the Biker Scout, but they are technically Scout Troopers. They might not even use bikes. Some of them have riot gear in the video games, don't they? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's quite nice. I like that variancy. And it's so small, you can't even notice. But what is most important is the whole thing pops. But there might be people quite hungry out there who want to see Biker Scout there. But nah, don't worry about it, man. You've got your originals. You've got your VOTC. You've got your retro collection if you want. That is a Biker Scout because that's even got the Kenner style figure in it. Right, let's get this guy standing on a stand. I've never even tried him on a stand. So let's find out how deep. How deep are your peg holes? How deep are your peg holes, Scout Trooper? Can you stand on? No, I mean, it's not looking good, is it? Oh, actually, that's all right. It's a bit deeper than I realized, ladies and gentlemen. They're on his heel, though, which is always asking for trouble. They should really put them on the toes, I think, going forward. And let's get him on this spinner, man. Let's get him on here for the sake of the... He looks a bit dopey the way he stood like that, though. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get the gun in his hand. Yeah, that's a slightly more interesting pose. I've got him in there. I love the way you can cock their heads. I mean, the previous issue, the one that was last in the Orange Line Black series, was a really good head cocker. You can get some good angles on that, but certainly more of this. And the beautiful thing about this figure is that the head is better scaled. And here he comes now. He's turning around for us. Wow, that's a great figure, isn't it? Good. Good. Good work, Hasbro. You've done a good job there, haven't you? So let's get right in on this. Look at these details. I love the fact that, you know, I still remember seeing Return of the Jedi, little details. I always used to soak up, like the amount of black on these figures characters compared to the original Stormtroopers. And that's for mobility's purposes, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it's just something you notice as a kid as well. You sort of look at them and you think, oh, it's a new design of Stormtrooper. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Nice helmet. I've got a review on my channel of the Black Series full scale helmet, which got a lot of views, man. And I actually put it out on the YouTube like nearly a week after I could have as well. But anyway, it had like 20,000 views or something. So it's pretty cool. And here is this guy one last time coming around. Great. Go and get yourself one of these guys. And if you do, you get a bike as well. I might get him off that. I just want to get him in one cool pose. And the good thing about on the bike is you can... Oh, sorry. The good thing about the bike is you can really flex that head. So when he's on it, he's like looking in one direction like that. But still, look how much you can look up there. I might have a look at his articulation as well, actually, since I've got him off the bike for my own interest as well. Just want to see... You got, yeah, kind of like a chest. Yeah, it's just a cool character, man, isn't he? Great stuff. All right, folks, thank you for watching that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave it there. The Biker Scout, a.k.a. Scout Trooper, a.k.a. Stormtrooper Endor, if you want to say that. But anyway, great figure. They've done a good job. Congratulations, Hasbro, and thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi, only one. Out.